guys, this is Tim from the Boating Channel. So, I got some running video of this. It's not good, it's not long, so I'm going to wait to show that to you guys until after we get some more snow and I'm able to get some more running time out of this. However, brings up a good point, and that is I gotta tune the carburetor on this. See, it runs, I don't know, I mean, the carburetor itself seems tuned pretty alright. It's, but my question is, maybe you can answer this down below. This is a oil injected sled, so the gas doesn't mix with the oil until it's already in the crankcase. So does it really matter if the carburetor is out of tune or not? Get back to me on that, but for now, I'm going to try to tune this thing the best I can with what I have. So let's get to that. Alright guys, so here we are. This is the heart of the beast. So as you can see, we have our engine, we have our carburetor, and we have our oil bottle. Down in here is our oil injection line, or oil injection pump. And we have our throttle cable, choke cable, and our oil injection cable. Alright. Pop that back in there. We're going to get to that, alright? Actually, that's the first thing we're going to do, is we're going to make sure the oil injection pump is in tune the right way. Let's get to that. Alright guys, so what I have focused in for you is our oil injection line tuning, which is right there. So we're going to tune that so it injects the right amount of oil, doesn't foul plugs and cause me problems, and pump too much oil. It's supposed to be set from about 3/4 of an inch to an inch at wide open throttle. That's how much cable you should be able to pull out. As you can see, mine's not set to that. Actually, it's preventing me from getting wide open throttle because of how I have it set. Now, since this is an older sled, I'm not going to set it to 3/4 of an inch to an inch. I'm actually going to set it to 1/2 inch. Just because A, it's older. I mean, no, it doesn't have that many miles on it, but that also means it had a lot of sitting time, so everything in there is a little dry, hasn't been 100% broken in yet. So that's why I'm going to set it how it's going to be set. So first, let's get our tools. Those carpenter's tool dealios, I don't know what it's called, but I have it set for 5/8 of an inch, as you can see right there. And that's where I'm going to set the throttle play to, or the cable play to. And that should give us roughly, I think, like a 50-to-1 or 60-to-1 ratio average. So that's going to be good. These sleds can vary. It doesn't. Well, I'm not going to say it doesn't matter, because it does, but it doesn't have to be that dead on. And like I said, I'm leaving a little bit of tolerance for oil in there, so if the carburetor isn't totally tuned the way it should be, or if, say, I don't know, it's 10 degrees all day and then all of a sudden it drops to like -40, it gives me that room so the engine isn't going to blow up. So let's prep the sled, and then let's tune our oil injection line. Let's get to it. Alright, so first, to prep the sled, sorry about the shaky camera, you're going to have to go over here to the throttle and put a little zip tie on it so it's stuck at wide open. That way I can get the right tune on it and don't have to use 10 hands at once. Alright. So that should be pretty straightforward. I guess I can set the camera up kind of like that. That's a bad angle. Let's focus it. There we are. So, just gonna take any old zip tie, or any old 20 zip ties. Alright, then I'm just gonna take the throttle, wide open, and put it on here snug, but not super tight. So, that'll slip on and off pretty easily. Has a little bit of play in there, but that's alright. Nah, I might as well go snug, right? Alright, so now we're going to go back over here to our adjustment that we need to make. Is that a better angle? Yes, it is. Alright, so I could zoom in a bit more on this. I'm going to go in here. Alright. And this is pretty beat up. Something got to it at some point. Alright. So here it is. The adjusterizer thingamabob. Alright. So we're going to loosen that all the way, this little nut here all the way off. And as you can see, there's no movement in there. So I'm just going to start loosening this. And we're going to cut. And with the magic, and with movie magic, this will be perfectly adjusted when we come back. In 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, so I made a mistake. What I told you earlier isn't the fact, actually. So I just reread the manual a little bit, and it turns out it's not supposed to be at wide open throttle. It's supposed to be at idle position. So we're gonna do that, and this free length right here should be however long I want it to be. So we're gonna adjust that again. Alright guys, so now I have this adjusted the right way. It's in my parameters right there. So now my engine won't blow up. Woohoo! Another way to make sure that you have it adjusted the right way is when your throttle is fully pinned, the injection pump should be close to bottoming, or wide open throttle down there. Now mine is pretty much bottoming, but that's not a problem. I'm just gonna kind of tune it a little bit more in the next few days off camera, just to make sure it's right in that sweet spot and this thing doesn't blow up. And yeah, so that's about it for that. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, hit a big old thumbs up, and this is Captain Tim, and I will see you guys out on the snow, water. See you guys later.